Back on the pig, baby. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Bring her up, bring her up. Welcome back to Attack the B Team server. Flying on that pig. Oh, man. Dude. Okay. I always fly over the water. I kind of wanted to just mix things up and go around our base. Whoa, whoa. Bring it up. See, this is dangerous. This is really dangerous. Check out Skiz's base a little as it's still loading. Okay, we see a little bit of it. Alright, well guys, I hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. Those of you who celebrate it. Those of you who don't, hope you just had a great weekend. I went out of town, had a lot of fun with family, but it's great to be back. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I uploaded in the meantime. It was super fun. It was really fun to work on the blasting zone and to check out that pedometer, see what the fastest mode of travel is. Today though, check this out. Check this out for today. I made a clipboard. A lot of people have suggested this. Make this clipboard. Today, upgrade the shooting range. Set up timer system. Repair. Oh man, repair damaged floor. Okay. Pig is like bouncing when I'm reading that. So we'll read that on the ground. But yeah, lots to do today, even though it doesn't look like a lot. I think it's about time to bring her in for a landing. So let's bring old Pig Newton in for a landing. And man, guys, I am really excited to show you guys the upgrades to the shooting range we're going to be doing today. It's going to be awesome. 2, 1, and good. Okay. Get this. Let's go into first person. Like so. And get Pig Newton. Did we get him? No. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So let's turn into a bat. Bat is just the best thing to be. I love being a bat. So let's turn into a bat, and then, you know, I don't really have much to do at my base. Like before the episode started, I just spent a lot of time getting all the materials together that I'm gonna need. So let's change the buttons back. Okay, forward, left, back, right. Inventory, great. Okay. So yeah, like I said, don't really need to stop by the base. Got everything that we need. It's gonna be a lot of Tinker's Mechworks stuff. So we're looking at, I put a lot of it in the blue backpack. So we're looking at, you know, signal terminals, signal buses. We'll go over that all when we start building. So I'll meet you over at the gun shop. Alright, there's the gun shop. Real quick though, just want to stop by the bank. I think this is GB's area. I think he's been working on this. So I'm actually not sure what he's doing there. I'll have to check the video. And you will too. Check it out. Wow. Dude, that guy's loud. What is that? Is that this blow dart guy? He's ashing on her. Okay. Yeah, this tells you what everything is. And someone was saying, man, you're loud, dude. Okay, but someone was saying, hey, why don't you just put on the actual coins how much they're worth? So we might do that. You know, we might just include a book with the wallet that we give people, just indicating how much each thing is worth. Man, that guy, he is really loud. Okay, so Chim must have put that down, so I can't. Okay, but I can open the safe. Okay, so more bank stuff coming up soon. People are saying that Schism is making a counterfeit money system, but he denies all claims of any Skiz dollars on Twitter. So I don't know, something might have to be done there. Let's head down to the gun shop. Everything looking good here, except this, dude. Okay, I was making the blasting zone, and I blasted right up through the floor. Let's see if everything's looking good in here. Yeah, everything good here. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, dude. Okay. So I went down here. I made the blasting zone down here. I thought we were safe, but we were not. So what I'm gonna keep doing a little bit more work here. I'll probably expand this a little further. I'll expand this a little further. And if you didn't check out the episode, make sure to watch it. I think this system is gonna be pretty cool. So basically, these are like TNT cannons. It shoots out TNT. These will be mobs you can shoot out there. In this area, you just test out the explosion weapons. Rocket launchers, dubstep guns, all that kind of stuff. But looks like this blasting wall that I have here, I'm probably going to have to put it on the ceiling too, because obviously I'm just exploding right through the floor. Okay. But that means I gotta do some repairs. And where? Oh, where? There it is. There's the canvas. Where is the paint? Boom, boom, boom. Now I can't remember what color paint I did, so let's just see. I think it was this one. But this paint, if you don't know, it's from Open Blocks. And yes, perfect. And I absolutely love Open Blocks. It's just amazing. And I love these canvas blocks. Wait a minute. Oh, dude. I exploded one of our lamps, too. What a disaster. Okay. Well, need a new lamp. Okay. Let's add that to the clipboard, I guess. Okay. Replace. Inverted. I don't even remember what it's called. Replace lamps. Okay. So, repair damaged floor. Well, yeah. We'll say it's repaired. We just need to replace the lamp. Okay. Dude, it's time for the big stuff, though. So, let's get all the materials. Why not? You know? So we're gonna need a bunch of this stuff. You're probably already getting an idea of what we're doing here. Yeah, let's just get all this for now. Put this back, this back. Okay. So, the plan is, like, this is a sweet, like, I love the setup. You know, it's a sweet setup. You can shoot, and when you hit the targets, I'll just show you. Let's grab this. What is that? W12? W12? Perfect. Load them up. Okay. So I think this is a shotgun. But, as you can see... Ooh, yeah, it's a shotgun. 2 in 1 shot. Sweet. But yeah, when you hit the target, the thing lights up. But it's pretty easy, you know? It's just easy. So, we gotta step up the difficulty. I was thinking, I was like, how am I gonna step up the difficulty? So, the plan is to have these go up, the targets go up and down, you know, at random. So I was like, how am I gonna do that? Randomizer. Dude, this randomizer, that is crazy to make. Look at this. Look at the recipe for this. This took me a while to make. That's wrong. Randomizer. You need 3 of these energized silicon chips. Energized silicon. Glowing silicon. Silicon around glowstone dust. You got a chop of silicon boule, which is sandy coal compound, which is black of coal with sand. Dude, it's just crazy. And with that, you just made one of these things. Then you got to do the conductive plates, circuit plates, all that stuff. But this thing is a beauty. So I'll show you guys how that works in a minute. But check this out. You know, you give the target a redstone signal and it goes up or down. Okay. But to randomize it, I was like, well, I could do the randomizer and then just have a redstone signal go up, but to do that, you know, we wouldn't have these floating in the air. So I was thinking, why don't we try out that wireless redstone from Tinker's Construct? Whoops. Blast this powerful pick. But yeah, I was watching one of GB's videos, and oh, throat dry. Whoa. Okay. Dude, did you guys hear that? Someone just lit off fireworks. It's 2:43 p.m. on Monday, July 7th. Why are people doing fireworks still? Okay. But yeah, the wireless redstone, I saw Generic B do it, and it looks amazing. So you do these signal, what is this? Signal terminals. So I'll do this. These are going to receive the redstone signal. But, let's do this. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So we'll go down here. Now, the wireless redstone, I think it only has a radius of like 16 is the max. So we gotta make sure it's kind of like right in the middle. Okay. So let's break some of this area out and then make a nice little station. So bring this here. Okay. Let me think. Let's do timer here. That's a NOT gate. Timer here. So the timer is going to be how often the targets are going to change. So I'm thinking of having it change every like 1 to 2 seconds. So right now it's every 2 seconds. Yeah. So right now it's every 2 seconds. So let's throw down a randomizer and you'll see how this works. So now that one's going. Now these two. Now these two again. Now all three. Now just that left one. So it's just beautiful, you know? And it works out perfect because, you know, I had these three and it only does 3. So it's just perfect. So we'll do this, and then we'll put these signal terminals on top. And then I was thinking, I was like, well, you know, how am I gonna make it to where these are going to go to the right ones, you know? But then I was watching a video. I think his name's JSit. Dude, the guy went through all the Attack of the B Team mods and did tutorials on them and did a great job. So he kind of went over how a lot of this works. So how about, yeah, that's good. So he showed me you can just right click on these signal terminals, maybe with an open hand, yeah, and it changes the color. So we'll do this one yellow, this one red, and the other one we'll do blue. Come on, baby, red. We'll do that blue. Oh, crap! Was there another blue that I passed? Okay, that'll work. So yellow, red, blue. And then that's going to signify, you know what, I should do orange. Let's do orange since that's orange. Keep it all matchy. Orange, red, blue. And guys, this is like when I saw this worked, like I practiced this in a creative world, and when I saw that it finally worked, I was just flipping out because, you know, I'm not a big redstone like technical guy, but when I got it to work, I was freaking. So what we'll do, oh yeah, let's change this. Oh, Chim was on? Ah, missed him. Whoops. Alright, so now that these are the same corresponding colors, let's connect them. So what you do is you connect these signal terminals to the signal bus, and then you connect the other ones to the signal bus. So, yeah, I think this should work. So, this is a spool of wire. So you make wire by getting aluminum brass, and just bring it down like this. But then the spool, I was like, how do you do that? Because it's not really, the recipe doesn't come up in NEI. So if you're wanting to make this, you take a stone tool rod and just put the wire around it in a circle. Stone tool rod in the middle, wire in a circle. So this stuff is pretty sweet. I'm gonna shift, whoops, I'm gonna shift right click on it, because if I don't shift, then it's gonna change the color. Beauty. So while you're holding the spool, it shows you what's connected, and as soon as you don't, it doesn't. So it's just beautiful. Okay, so while I'm doing this, it's probably gonna start throwing stuff around. Yeah, so you can hear it. Okay, you can hear it. You got that one, this one, and then this one. So they're all connected now. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yes. Yes, they're all working. So that's pretty sweet. Like, imagine shooting those, you know? And I might have to make it faster, but we'll see. So that's great. Now, the other aspect to this is I don't want it to be running constantly. You know, I want you to be able to turn it on and off. So I made up a little, whoa. Oh my goodness, we're in the blasting zone. Wow. Okay. Should still be okay. Now there's the floor. We'll just work our way over. Okay. So my idea is to have just a block here that looks a little different, and then it'll be a secret lever. And then you just right click on the block and they'll activate it. So what I'm thinking is this ruby. The ruby block looks awesome. So we'll grab the secret lever and then it just turns into whatever's around it. But the beauty is you can take away the other blocks and then it'll just stay. It'll stay ruby. So that's just great. So there is our secret lever. And then let's see if we can find our way back. Okay, found my way through. So it's starting to get a little annoying, right? You keep hearing the clicking. So let's fix that. We gotta throw some junk over here. Okay. Blue backpack. See, this is where I got the goods. That's not the goods. I need the other goods. Not those goods. Not those goods. These goods. Okay. Let's grab some more. So we're looking at this red alloy wire. I absolutely love this stuff. It can climb up walls. It can just go I'm not sure what the distance limit is with it, but whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I'm not sure what the distance limit is with it. Oh, wrong way. But I know it goes a lot farther than redstone. And all we need is for it to go from the shooting range area to the timers. Okay. So this is gonna go up here. Whoops. Beautiful. You hear that? It stopped. Perfect. Okay. Now, there's one more aspect to it. Well, let's just try it out first. Let's make sure everything's working. So we'll make sure everything's working, and then we'll do the final step. And this is just, it's gonna blow your mind, I hope. It blew my mind. Okay. Oh, blast. Why is that not working? Oh, because that's charged. No. Yes. Dude. Okay. Well, that's kind of stupid. I guess if I just move these all back one, it'll be fine. So I'll probably have to do that. Or I can move this forward one. Okay, I'll figure that out off camera. But for now, this is fine. So, we'll make sure everything's working. So when that is flipped, actually it's kind of a cool thing. When this light is on, that means it's working. And then when the light's off, it's not working. But at the same time, mobs can get in. So, like I said, I'll figure that out later. Okay, last thing is, let's get this stuff going. So we're gonna need to do something a little tricky here. And I'm really excited because when I figured out that this worked, I just couldn't believe it. Okay, so we're looking at a NOT gate on this side, and we're looking at a timer on this side. So I know this doesn't make any sense, but what the plan is here is I was trying to figure out what can I do for a timer. You know, I want an indicator to let you know when your time's up. Because the plan is, you know, I'll have you go here, you'll right click on the red block, and then the timer starts, and then you're shooting. I'm thinking maybe 30 seconds. We'll have to figure out what works best. I'm thinking 30 seconds, but I want an alarm when you're done. So I was thinking it through, and I'm like, man, there's not many things you can do. Like the note blocks are so quiet. You wouldn't hear a note block over a gunshot, but you would hear something else. Okay. How did I do this? Let me think. Can you put this stuff? I'm almost positive you can't do this. Maybe you can. Okay. I'm trying to go by memory how I had this. So activator here, activator here. Okay. So this is gonna right click, aim high, because what we're aiming for is gonna be left click. What we're aiming for is the I think it's this. Yes. Fire alarm. So flint and steel, where did I put that? Okay. So this nether rack, this is gonna be always on fire. So whenever the fire alarm goes off, oh my goodness, that's going crazy. You aim high. Holy cow. Whoops. Blast. Okay. Okay. Maybe too high. What just happened here? Okay. Let's try here. Is that where I had it? There it is. Great. So, the idea is fire alarm, like the autonomous activator, this is gonna set it, and this is gonna break it. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot. No, yeah, that's the problem. Because this timer has to be going. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go in my creative world and figure out how I did this, because this is only gonna place it. Oh, that's how it is. It's gotta be redstone activated. That's how it is. Okay. Now I remember. So, this will only place when there's a redstone signal. So, okay. Let's try this real quick. So is it going right now? No. So it's not going. What is this at? 30 seconds. So it's on. Targets are going. Timer's going. So as soon as that timer comes around, after 30 seconds, this should place a fire alarm up there. Sound should go off, and this should take it down. And I know it's kind of a crazy way to do it, but it's really the only way I could get it to work. So this needs to be going. Maybe I don't need a knock gate. Yeah, maybe I don't need a knock gate. That's weird. Yeah, because I had to do a knock gate before. Alright, well that's perfect, but then you just have to turn it off when you're done. Okay, so let's try this from the start. Let's just turn it on to like 10 seconds for now. Okay. Actually, let's just try it out with a gun and everything. Ooh, I have an idea. Because I got all this junk. I don't want this or this. Don't need this. Okay. So let's try it out with a gun. Dude, this is amazing. Let's do a pistol this time. So we'll grab, whoops. Okay. M9. Load her on up. Okay. So I'll pretend I'm a customer. Oh, this is a nice looking gun range. Let's give it a try. And I think you can't do the torch to turn a lever on. Okay. So it's going. Boom. Miss. Got it. Got it. Yes! Dude, that's perfect. So the alarm goes off, and it just goes for like 5 seconds or something, and then that deactivates it. Alright, so I just finished everything up. Everything is closed in, ready to go, and I figured let's just do a little test. I got it on 30 seconds, and let's see how many I can get. So let's do it. Whoops. It's tricky. I don't know if I want to aim down sights or not. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. 4, 5. Oh, dude, this is tricky. Dude, the reload. 6, 7, no, 7, 8, 8. Dude, that's about as bad as you can get. Okay. Okay, 8 is really bad. 8 is very bad. But we got something to work on. But dude, the main thing there is I just want to make sure it works, and it works. And it's just amazing. So guys, that's gonna do it. Oh, actually, really quick, Chim said he worked on the bank a little, so I'm gonna check that out real quick. I don't think it's done. I think he's just working on some ideas for it. So let's just take a quick peek, and then we'll call this thing good. Okay. Oh baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's looking awesome. Dude, he's got the quartz pillar blocks. Yes. We are in business. Oh, wow. He teleported the whole thing. Dude, that is awesome. Alright, well guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Get ready for some more bank stuff. But I hope you like the upgrade we did to the shooting range. More blasting zone coming up soon as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button. But anyway guys, I will talk to you later.